guys, welcome to Seasoned Readings. Well, not really seasoned readings. This is something new that I'm going to try out this week with 4th of July holiday, as well as I recently was on a long weekend vacation in Canada Day on Monday. I figure people have a lot going on this week, and so I don't want to drop our next full episode, which will be coming out next Thursday at our usual time. So instead, what I thought I would do is that since I've done a little book shopping the past couple of weeks, that I would do a little bit of a book haul. I have them right here. I will tell you the location of the store that I got them, and a little bit about what books they are. I will also have them in our want to read portion of our Goodreads, which will be linked in the description below. So please jump in there, give us a follow. You'll get to see what I'm currently reading or listening to, what Ben is currently reading or listening to, and let's engage in some conversation on Goodreads. So without much more preamble, let's go. So the first bookstore that I went to was in Sylvania, Ohio, which is a suburb of Toledo. It is called Finch and Fern. It is a woman-owned bookstore in their little downtown strip. It was very cute. And the thing that got me interested in going to this bookstore was that they were having a book signing for this cookbook. It's called Polish Your Kitchen by Anna Hurning. And she was there signing copies of her Polish home cooking book. It is her, it's called My Family Table. She did sign it to me. And it just has some really great Polish food staples. A tomato soup recipe, a young beetroot soup, beans and sausage. I thought this was just really nice. She was really lovely to talk to. And that, just was like, made me go, I need to buy this book from her. But yes, Polish Your Kitchen. So Polish Your Kitchen by Anna Hurning. This is what brought me into Finch and Fern. It is an adorable little bookstore with a table for all of local. And when I say local, it was Sylvania area or Ohio-based writers. They do used books, new books. They have author signings almost every weekend. So Finch and Fern. So this is what brought me in there. While I was there, Finch and Fern does something super cute. Is they do basically grab bag books or mystery books. So they take a book that is 3 stars or above on Goodreads. They wrap it up in some paper. They stuck in a couple of stickers, a highlighter, a pen if you like to annotate, and then a bookmark. And this is one of the bookmarks. And they stick all of that together in a book bundle and just tell you what the genre of the book is. And this is what I got. So I grabbed the thriller. This is The Whisper Man by Alex North. This one is after the sudden death of his wife. Tom Kennedy believes a fresh start will help him and his young son, Jake, heal. A new beginning, a new house, a new town. Featherbank. But the town has a dark past, and everything kind of goes from there. So I'm really interested to read this. I thought it was such a cute little wrap job. It was just all wrapped up really nice. It was kind of a fun way to pick out something because I wasn't sure what I wanted to get, but this was just a fun way to do that. And then when you get the extra little goodies, that made it really nice as well. So after I was leaving, I noticed they had a cart sitting right outside their store in the downtown area of free books. So it was just a book free to a good home. And I grabbed this one. This is by Evan Hunter. It is The Moment She Was Gone. So this one is also in that kind of mystery genre. It's 2:00 in the morning when Andrew Gulliver gets a phone call from his mother who tells him his twin sister Annie is gone. This is not the first time. Ever since she was 16, she's been taking off without notice to places as far distant as Papua New Guinea, then returning unexpectedly only to disappear yet another time, again and again and again. But this time is different. So that kind of hooked me. So I grabbed this little freebie from their little freebie cart, and I thought that was great. It's such a cute store. So definitely, if you are in the Sylvania, Ohio area, go check out Finch and Fern. The other bookstore that I got to go to was I took a 3-day weekend with some girlfriends outside of Columbus, and we're just kind of getting back into nature and just connecting and talking and kind of unplugging from our phones. One of the little trips we made was we made a little trip into Columbus to go to the Book Loft. Now, I don't know if you have seen it. It has been on TikTok, but it is in the middle of German Village in Columbus, Ohio. It is a 32-room bookstore. It is adorable. There are cobblestone sidewalks and streets. There's a little coffee shop next door, a little garden and outdoor area. It is just the cutest bookstore. And then the fact that every room is a different genre and they put books everywhere. There is not a bare space of wall or a nook where they have not stuck a shelf full of books. They also have really great discounted books, new releases, older stuff, you name it, they probably have it. So while we were there, I was looking in their outdoor section, and this is the first book that I grabbed and knew it had to come home with me. Oh, there's still a little schmutz on it from the sticker, but it is this beautiful edition of Anna Karenina by Tolstoy. It feels like leather, but you can tell it is also that faux leather, so it is really soft. I love the foiling details in the illustrations on the cover, with Anna herself and like the train and everything that'll play a part in later. It has the little ribbon bookmark, and just thought this is just an adorable addition. I think it'll look really nice on my shelves, even if I don't ever like read this copy. I've read this many times before. This is just one that I knew I needed to have a copy of, and it was cost me all of $8.99. So for that price, I thought it was just beautiful. I also had another book that I've already gifted to a friend. It's who I purchased it for, so I already gifted it to him. But when I was looking for something for him, I found this book. This one's called The Secret Token: Myth, Obsession, and the Search for the Lost Colony of Roanoke. And this is by Andrew Lawler. This is a American history nonfiction book, all about, kind of trying to figure out and solve the mystery of the lost colony of Roanoke. I was for $5.99 is what this one was discounted down to. I thought, for that price, it is, you can tell, like, it has quite the index and bibliography. So, this is a really good historical, this is a well-researched book. So I'm really excited to check this out and kind of see what Andrew kind of uncovers about the lost colony. Then also in that same genre, I found this one. It's called This Is Chance: The Shaking of an All-American City, A Voice That Held It Together. This is by Jon Mooallem. I hope I said that right. This is the thrilling and cinematic story of a community shattered by disaster and the extraordinary woman who helped pull it back together. So in the spring of 1964 in Anchorage, Alaska, there was a 9.2 magnitude earthquake. It's the most powerful earthquake in American history, and kind of everything that happened after that. And that is what this book is. This was discounted, and I was like, for the discounted price at 40% off, it sounded like a really interesting story. Some of the writing was giving me like Devil in the White City vibes, where it's fairly easy to consume, but has some good history to it. So yeah, this is Chance. So I thought this would be this is just a nice little find that I found. I never heard of this before, and I'm really interested to see the story that's being told. Lastly, This one I purchased just because I knew there are some people in my life who are big baseball fans. And with the price point it was at just $8.99 for this book. And yes, it's July, but Christmas is coming. And I thought, when am I going to be able to make it to the Book Loft and do a little Christmas shopping? So it is called The Baseball 100. It is by Joe Posnanski, who was a sports writer. And this is a story of the history of baseball told through the little mini biographies of its 100 greatest players. It says that legends come alive in these pages, which are not merely rankings, but vibrant profiles of the game's all-time greats. Posnanski dives into the biographies of iconic Hall of Famers, unfairly forgotten all-stars, talents of today, and more. It is a compendium of baseball's legendary geniuses, and it would not be complete without the players of the segregated Negro League as well. So it has everybody. I was looking through, and it is a massive book. And then was looking through, there's a whole glossary of terms. So if you're not maybe the biggest baseball fan, you can absolutely understand what they're talking about as they discuss the people. So what a batting average is, what an on-base percentage is, all of that stuff. And then it is a ranking starting with number 100, and it goes all the way through. Again, well-researched photos, acknowledgement. I mean, it is just amazing. Everyone from Babe Ruth and Willie Mays to Jackie Robinson, Barry Bonds, Henry Aaron, Mickey Mantle, just all-time greats in the sport. So yeah, I thought that was like a neat little find, especially for the baseball lover in my life that will be getting this for Christmas. So, and that was it. That was, everything I got. I hope everyone had a wonderful Canada Day, because I know Canada Day was on Monday, July 1st. I hope everyone who celebrates in the United States is having a nice 4th of July. At the very least, having some really nice time spent with family, and enjoys their weekend. We will be back next Thursday at our normal time with A Court of Thorns and Roses. We're going to cover chapters 28 through 32. So we're doing quite a bit, but they're pretty short. Not a lot of big points happening, so we move through it pretty quickly. So if you haven't read it yet, read it, refresh your memory, and we will see you next week. Have a great night. Bye, guys.